Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Natural Scotland Week Friday Assembly. It's lovely to have so many of you with us today. If you haven't done so yet, could you please share your school name and class in the chat, because it would be lovely to know who is joining us. We've got lots of lovely work to share with you that you've sent in to us. But before that, we're going to do a quick recap of what we learned this week. So this week we learned that all living things are important, whatever their size or how they look. We learned that parts of nature that can appear simple, like moss, can contain whole worlds of living creatures. We also learned that nature needs to be able to move around, and we can help make links using wildlife corridors. And we learned that a lot of our nature is in trouble, but lots of organizations are working hard to help it recover. And most importantly, we learned that if we look after nature, nature will look after us. And we asked you to make a place for nature in your grounds. And for younger peoples, we asked you to create a nature guardian to look after it, like the one in the photo that we have decided to call Robbie, as suggested by St. Joseph's Primary School in Dundee. And for older peoples, we asked you to make a plan for how you will make your place for nature happen. And there's still time to enter our competition to win a nature book and wildflower seeds. And the deadline for the competition entries is Friday, the 23rd of May. So get your entries in. And you can find resources to accompany the activity and details of how to enter on our website. And my colleague Nicola might be able to share a link with you just now in the chat. What I'd like to do now, though, is have a quiz to see how much you know about the natural world. So, my first question for you, how many islands are there in Scotland? Two hands up if you think it's 550. One hand up if you think it's 790, or hands on your head if you think it is 970. How many islands do we think there are in Scotland? Got some mixed answers. One group coming in saying 550, one group saying 790. Lots of people thinking 550. I didn't know the answer to this myself, but just as Miss Murray's class just as Miss Reville's class have said, it is 790. Hundreds and hundreds of islands around our coastline. It's quite incredible. What about this? What is Scotland's national animal? Is it a stag? Two hands up. Is it a haggis? One hand up. Or is it the unicorn, which is hands on head? So lots of answers have suddenly come in, and everyone is saying hands on head and the unicorn. And yes, you are correct. Well done. Even though it is a mythical creature, unfortunately, the unicorn is Scotland's national animal because it represents innocence and power. What about this question? How old is the oldest tree in Scotland? And there's a bonus point if you can tell me what type of tree it is. And there's another bonus point if you can tell me where the tree is. So, is this tree at least 500 years old? Two hands up. At least 1,000 years old? One hand up. Or at least 5,000 years old, which is hands on your head? What do we think? So we've got mixtures of answers. We've had two types of tree. We've had a yew tree and an oak tree suggested, and then we've had all answers from 500 up to 5,000. And the correct answer is it's at least 5,000 years old, and it's a yew tree. And it's called the Fortingal yew tree, and it's located in the village of Fortingal near Aberfeldy in Perthshire. And it's estimated to be between 5,000 to 9,000 years old. So yew trees can grow to a really, really old age. Here's another question about a tree. How many drafts would it take to reach the top of the tallest tree in Scotland if they stood on each other's heads? Would it be 5 drafts? 2 hands up. Would it be 8 drafts? 1 hand up. Or would it be 12? People coming in very fast with their answers for this one. And we're getting mainly 12s, a few 8s, but congratulations to the 12s. Yes, you are right. The tallest tree in Scotland is a Douglas fir, located in Relig Glen near Inverness, and it is over 65 meters tall. So it's really, really, really tall. Now for a question about wasps. How many species of wasp are there in the UK? Is it 90? 2 hands up. Is it 900? 1 hand up. Or is it 9,000 species of wasps? Hands on your head. Lots of answers coming in. Quite a few of you are saying 9,000, and well done if you said 9,000. Yes, there are about 9,000 species of wasp in the UK, and some of them are so small that we may need to use a microscope to see them properly. Thank you for sharing all of your answers, everyone. Now for a question about moss. How many species of moss can be found in the UK? Is it about 70? 2 hands up. About 700? 1 hand up. Or is it about 7,000? Lots of answers coming in. And it's a mix between 700 and 7,000. It's not quite as many as wasps, unfortunately. It is 700. So about 700 different types of moss in the UK, and globally, all around the world, there's about 13,000 different species of moss. Okay, our next question. What animal is called, now I'm going to test my Gaelic pronunciation here, Mucvarei. Which animal is called a Mucvarei, which translates as a sea pig? Is it a whale? Is it a seal? Or is it a jellyfish? So it's a split between a seal or a whale. And the correct answer is a whale. I would have thought that it might have been a seal as well, but no, the correct answer is a whale. What about this question then? So beavers became extinct in the UK in the 16th century, and they were reintroduced in 2009. How many beavers are now estimated to live in Scotland? Is it around 100? 2 hands up. 1,000? 1 hand up. Or 10,000? Hands on your head. How many beavers are now estimated to live in Scotland? Lots of answers coming in, and most people are saying 1,000, and you are bang on. This is an amazing success story, and beavers help to shape the environment around them through feeding and building their dams. And this creates lots of new homes and spaces for other species. So it's great that we've got them reintroduced in Scotland. Now, our final two questions before we get to share all of your amazing work. First question is, what is a wildlife corridor? Is it a natural path that wildlife follows to move between different areas? That's one hand up. Or is it an area that connects wildlife populations that have been separated by human activities or structures? So which answer is it? So I'm seeing lots and lots of hands on heads, and you are correct. It is. So it's an area that connects wildlife populations that have been separated by human activities or structures. And this is vitally important to ensure that animals have access to food, water, and shelter. So wildlife corridors are really important things. And our final question. What percentage of our eco schools made homes for wildlife last year? Was it 55%? That's two hands up. Was it 66%? One hand up. Or was it 77%? Hands on your head. How many eco schools, what percentage made homes for wildlife last year? So we're getting a mix of answers. Looks like it's between 66% and 77%. I'm really pleased to announce that it is 77%, which is absolutely brilliant. And it shows all of the hard work that we are putting in our schools to help make homes for wildlife. So that's a lovely stat to see. So what I'd like to do now is share some of the amazing work that you have shared with us. So hopefully my sound is shared and you will be able to hear it soon. And we're going to look at some images and some poems that you have shared with us. Mhm. Oh, let's go there. So thank you so much, everyone, for sharing all of your amazing work. Those poems were absolutely beautiful to read, and those photos were lovely to see. And it's really great that we get to see all of the amazing work that we have been doing. It's certainly inspirational to me, and I hope that it is inspirational to you as well. So thank you very much, everyone. Our next live lesson is Sustainable Celebrations on the 20th of May, where we will help you plan your end of year celebrations for all of you, for all you have done to look after our environment. On the 29th of May, we have a meet and greet for our amazing Eco School Award winners, and you can register in the link that Nicola will share in the chat. And you can join us on the 13th of June for our big Eco Schools celebration. And during that week, we will be announcing the winners of our Eco Schools challenges, which are still open with exciting prizes to be won. And you can get involved by hosting a celebratory picnic in your school. And you can visit our websites to find out more and take the challenges. And Nicholas just shared that link as well. And you can also just keep an eye on our website for live lessons coming next year. I want to say a big, massive thank you to all of our educators for engaging with us, for helping pupils do amazing work and for being an inspiration for their classes. So pupils, if you could please give your teachers a big round of applause now, that would be absolutely brilliant. And it then moves me on to say a big, massive thank you to our pupils. Thank you for listening to our lessons, wanting to take action on our planet, and sharing your fantastic work. It really is inspirational to see, and it puts a massive smile on all of our faces when we get to see all of the brilliant work that you have done. So please give yourselves a big round of applause and keep up the good work. And that's all from us. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed Natural Scotland Week as much as we have, and we hope to see you all again soon. Thank you, everyone, and have a good rest of your day and a lovely weekend. Goodbye.